Aspen, it's time for the Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air, and it starts right now.
Right now?
Right this second. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham joined alongside my partner, the voice of snowboarding, Craig McMorris. And Craig, this event, two ladies we want to highlight. One for the work she did last year, and one for the work she could be doing tonight.
People don't forget 2019, Lori Blouin came correct. She was vibing, we were vibing. She was earning a gold medal. How? Well, cab double underflip pretty much into the crowd, sending it absolutely yard. She followed that whoop with a frontside 900 tail grab. That's not that, but she got a gold medal. So she is obviously a favorite in this, but we have to say something. It's triple watch. Anna Gasser of Innsbruck, Austria. She put down a triple, making history. The first woman to ever go upside down on their snowboard 3 separate times in one jump. That was in November of 2018 over in Stubai, in her home country of Austria. Will she bring that here to X Games? Last year she wanted to, but couldn't compete due to injury. This year it's a different story, and she is up at the top of this slope, or this big air ramp, pardon me, Brandon. She's fired up. There's a great look at her right there.
Anna Gasser headlining this amazing group of 8 ladies here in the Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air. And what a view. The entire town of Aspen clearly present here at the base of Buttermilk Mountain.
Literally everyone's here.
Should we just kick this thing off?
I think so.
Claudia Medlova's ready to do it.
She's excited.
Claudia, good to go.
So Claudia in her 5th X Games appearance, and Craig, she's still in search of that first X Games medal, but here she is kicking off Big Air.
I was talking to her in the athlete lounge.
I saw that.
Before this. We were talking to her. Sorry.
No, I was
She
just
won a double backside rodeo. That is how you start a final. Let's go. I'm going to lose my voice if it keeps going at this pace and throw the program out the window.
Please don't do that.
I will. Don't mark my words.
She said it right when we saw her outside of the athlete lounge. She was going to do this, and she did it.
If you're watching this and you're thinking, hey, that Craig guy's losing his mind and maybe blowing this out of proportion, I am, because that was absolutely crazy. Double backside rodeo to start this thing off. That is one of the hardest tricks a woman's ever done on a snowboard. And I'm not making, that is insane, ladies and gentlemen. This is a massive jump. That is a massive trick. Claudia Medlova, she's a big-time player.
Here's Miyabi Onitsuka, 21 years old, making her X Games debut.
Okay, Miyabi chucking front 10? Are you actually kidding me? We have just seen a double backside rodeo and a frontside 1080. Miyabi, Claudia, this is insane. This is the highest, we are 2 jumps in, and this is one of the highest levels of riding we have ever seen in a big air.
It's ladies' night on the best big air jump in the world, and the first 2 riders have come correct.
Now, if you remember from last year, it was 2 jumps. You had to do 2 separate jumps, one to the left, one to the right. This year, it's overall impression. 8 athletes, 25-minute jam session, so they get to hit the jump as many times as they can in that 25 minutes, and you're judged on your entire body of work.
So here's Leila Iwabuchi in her 4th X Games appearance, got a silver medal in this event back in 2018 when she was making her X Games debut.
Left foot forward. Are you, okay.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Oh Leila Iwabuchi just did one of the best back 10 doubles I have ever seen a woman do on a snowboard. These first 3 hits could have a gold medal in any X Games Big Air a women's competed. Ever. I can't even talk now. I'm losing my mind.
Craig, perhaps we have been guilty of being hyperbolic every once in a while.
Overzealous.
But are these the 3 best runs we've seen to open a women's Big Air final we've ever seen in the history?
I know the answer. It's yes.
So we turn our attention to Kokomo Murase, who's won this event before. She did it in Norway when she was 13. Okay. She's now 15.
She's 15 years old, and she starts her final with a backside 900, grabbing tail. Back 9 on this big air jump. That is huge. We have seen a double backside rodeo, a front 10, a back 10 double, and a back 9 tail grab. What is Anna Gasser gonna do?
Triple watch. on a gasser.
If she will go for the triple underflip, she would be dropping it with that left foot forward.
So she's not doing that. Okay.
I think she's going to go with a frontside rotation first. Oh, no, my goodness. Sorry, she's... Okay, never mind. Pardon me.
Craig.
I forgot.
Craig.
Triple watch is on.
She's been so coy. We knew that she wanted to bring it out. We hadn't seen it at all in practice. Wow.
I thought she may be going cab 12 double. And then she says, nah, I'm just going to go triple underflip right out the gates. After watching the first four, like...
And the cab double 12, we have never seen in a competition either.
True.
On the women's side.
True. Okay, this is this big air final. We're 4 minutes in.
And Jamie Anderson, the most decorated rider in this field, owner of 16 X Games medals.
Cab 9 double. Now, you saw Anna Gasser try that cab triple underflip. She's rotating straight head over heels, where Jamie Anderson's doing that cab 9 with a little bit more rotation in there. So I'll call that a cab 9, and then Anna Gasser's a triple underflip.
Jamie's got history on the mind. She could tie Shaun White's all-time record potentially this weekend.
Okay, that was a baller.
Zoe Sadowski-Sanat.
Baller back 9.
Who had herself an X Games last year winning slopestyle.
Yep.
And then taking a silver in this event.
Picked up a couple new sponsors on Burton, on Monster. She's riding good. She's got some momentum, and she's putting down a backside 900.
You rode with her earlier this season, didn't you?
I did. I had the pleasure of riding with her in Aspen, and she is just on her game.
And how about our defending gold medalist, Craig?
Lori Blouin. Coming in switch, going cab double underflip. The trick that got her the gold medal last year. Not a very clean landing, though. So we have had one run in the books. 6 minutes into this final.
Yeah.
We have seen doubles. We have seen 900s. We have seen double rodeos. We've saw a triple attempt. Where do we go from here, Brando?
I'm feeling it. Claudia Medlova dropping in for her second run. She's our current leader.
She wanted to go, okay, so maybe was setting up for a front 10 double there. We talked to her in the athlete lounge. As we mentioned, she wanted to go double backside rodeo and a front 10 double. She's got the double back rodeo. That was a front side 360, so maybe setting up for that front 10 double in her third run.
Again, you're being generous. You spoke to her. I just kind of stood awkwardly about 3 feet away.
Nah, you were in the circle.
Good to go.
Anything outside of 3 feet, I say you're not in the conversation.
She didn't even look at me.
Yeah, hey, come on now.
Miyabi Onitsuka sitting in second place in her X Games debut, Craig.
Front 10 double. I'd say front 10 flat. Double dip. That, however, is a proper backside 1080 double cork. The Japanese in this event, they just don't care. They just don't care anymore.
That smile says it all. Wow.
Kokomo, Layla, Miyabi, they got 1080s. They got 12s. They terrify me. I'm absolutely terrified right now. The level of riding was here. It's gone through the roof.
The X Games continue for the 19th straight year here in Aspen. And tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific on ESPN and the Watch ESPN app, we'll have men's ski big air featuring 5-time gold medalist Henrik Harlow, a men's snowboard super pipe session, and the women's ski big air. So just under 18 minutes to ride with Layla Iwabuchi.
Now, if Layla looks a little bit smaller than the rest of the athletes, that's because she's 4'11". But she rides like an absolute beast. It doesn't even look like she's landing. It looks like she's just been riding. She lands so gently, so softly. To get poetic, it's like a feather touching down. It's absolutely
That's
beautiful.
actually a perfect description of her riding. 18 years old. Take another look.
Front side 720.
So clean.
Look at that. Her arm doesn't even move, and I could even see in the glove, not even her fingers are moving.
You don't have that view.
I know that. There's no way you do a front 7 that calm.
Kokomo Murase Still the youngest medalist in an X Games winter discipline when she won gold at 13 years, 6 months in 2018 in Norway.
Backside 12, now backside 10. That's crazy. She went back 9 tail grab in run 1, ups the difficulty with the backside 1080. Now this is a jam format, Brandon. The judges want to see you do different tricks. Last year there was a rule where you had to spin once to your left, once to your right. That rule is no longer in play, but the judges want to see you spin different directions. You can't just do an entire session of just backside rotations.
So here's Anna Gasser attempting history. Can it be done right here, right now?
Hold your breath. Oh! Ow, ow, and that is what we do not want to see, that under rotation on the cab triple.
And she pops up quickly. That is so good to see. I'd love to bring in the third member of our team, DC, out on the course just to get a vibe from this crowd, knowing that they could be witnessing history, DC.
Guys, Miyabi Onitsuka, definitely one of the most fired up out here. She's coming down in the crowd and just high-fiving and feeling the vibe and feeling the energy from her fellow Japanese contingency down here with that front 10 and then that backed up 10. And here we have dropping in with the cab double under, Miss Jamie Anderson there, putting it down. But also got to talk about Anna Gasser, just the body language I'm seeing from her. She was so fired up after that first cab triple attempt, and that second one she got up, she looked good as she got down here. We'll see, will she throw it again? But it is on fire down here.
Thanks, DC. Yeah, and again, Jamie Anderson, 16 medals all time. Shaun White holds the record for winter discipline medals with 18. So if she could medal here tonight, that'd be 17, and she'll get one more chance in women's slopestyle. So she could potentially tie that record here this weekend. Zoe Sadowski-Sanat sitting in 5th place.
Solid back 9 in run 1. Going switch backside 9 double. Dumps it over to the feet. Hi, how you doing? 1-2 punch from the Kiwi. Look alive, New Zealand, because you are being represented extremely well by that young woman right there. Zoe, back 9, switch back 9, very proper.
Lori Bluan, as we talked about, our defending gold medalist, just missed the podium in Big Air at X Games Norway late last year.
Fell on the cab double underflip in run 1, and very, very rough takeoff, but the air awareness there, that is so tough to do. You're coming to the jump, you want to go cab double underflip, you know you have to go head over heels twice, but you get such a bad takeoff. She lays it out, holds it, and just puts her base down. I really want to jump back to Anna Gasser's triple attempt.
Why not?
She just didn't get the takeoff she needed.
Correct.
In run 1. I apologize, I made a mistake. I didn't think she was going for it, but she just came out swinging. She had a good takeoff, run 2, not a very good takeoff. We'll
What
see
a
for run
comp
3,
we
though.
have going on right now. More from Aspen after this.
X Games Aspen is brought to you by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Make some noise for these ladies.
That's right, Jack. We feel the same exact way. We're blown away by those triple attempts from Anna Gasser, and it really makes you wonder, if she lands that, you know, she's had 2 crashes, but she's going for the biggest move. It is overall impression. What are the judges going to do with that? Say she tries and she lands it, but she had a bunch of other falls. One of those big tricks that riders are looking for is overall impression. So she's going to have to put something else down, or else she's going to have to switch from that trick and try and put some other tricks down to bump up there to that. Which makes it really interesting and really spices things up, because even if she stomps the biggest trick, it's still anybody's game out there because of overall impression. Wow, things are heating up right now. We pause the clock, but we'll be right back. Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air Final. Stick around.
X Games Aspen 2020 is brought to you by Great Clips, Heat, and Monster Energy.
notes. We see your haircut details. Your hair that's on point every time. Great Clips, official hair salon sponsor, X Games Aspen.
Well, Matt, this is always a super exciting event. I think we expect to see some insane tricks.
Deliver the cuts that keep you on your game. Download our app today. Great Clips, official hair salon sponsor, X Games Aspen.
Great news, Aspen. You are not dreaming. It is the morning. You can roll out of bed and you can come right on over to Wendy's because they've got a sick new trick over here. It's called breakfast. That's right, the breakfast baconator. This bad boy's got sausage, cheese, egg, bacon, all the fixins. And yeah, like I said, you're not dreaming. They've even got the Frosties here, the classics. It's all going down at Wendy's. Anybody who's anybody is over here.
Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
What's in your mug? Toast it up. That I was sliding in the lamb with the power glide. Slime green paint, peanut butter inside. I'm in Wonderland.
Love that edit, all shot on an iPhone. As we welcome you back to the Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air. Each of the riders have already gotten a couple attempts in this thing. Kokomo Marase, she's made history in her young career. Earlier, we actually had the chance to sit down with her. Here's the combo.
女子初めてバックサイドダブルコークテール60を着地できたことがすごく嬉しいし、初めての X ゲームだったので、すごく出れたことにもすごく自分でもびっくりしました。
First double cork 1260 from a woman. Come on, ever.
映像で見たよりもすごい迫力とかあって、すごい楽しみにしてたので、楽しんでます。X ゲームでスロープとビッグエアがあるので、スロープでもビッグエアでもいい滑りができるようにして金メダルを持って笑顔で日本に帰りたいです。
I remember where I was when she did that. Do you?
I was standing right next to you and my jaw was sitting on the floor.
Wow. We welcome you back to the Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air Final. And it's Miyabi Onitsuka leading the way thus far. Again, nothing official until that clock expires, but this is a live look at the standings, Krager.
The level of snowboarding here tonight has blown the roof off of all expectations. Absolutely blowing the roof off. We saw the men's super pipe final go down. Scotty, Yuto were just breaking ground. The women in the big air, they continue to do that, led by Claudia Medlova in this final. So frontside 360 on the previous jump, frontside 720 on this jump. She's building for a front 10 double. She has put down a front 10 double before. She needs that if she wants to bump up into this podium here.
We're closing in on the 14-minute mark of our 25-minute jam session. Take another look.
Solid frontside 720. 2 full times around, taking off on that heel side edge. But we know she's got a little bit more. She's got to match that double backside rodeo she started this event off with.
Could Miyabi Onitsuka pull off the miracle in her X Games debut and win gold?
I mean, she's riding an absolute beast. Go back 12 for me. Yeah, you did.
What?
If there's a cheer near me, I'm gonna break it.
You're right next to me. Put that thing down, Craig. Oh my
That
goodness.
was silly. That was absolutely silly. She's like Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. Do you have any idea how easy this is for me? This is a joke, Kokomo. I'm sorry, Miyabi. Pardon me. That was, I'm a hot little tomato right now. That's for sure.
I mean, 2 years ago, we weren't sure if we could ever see this trick. And now, look at what she does on the Aspen stage.
She has hit this big air jump 3 separate times. Front 10, back 12. Can't even talk. Can't even talk. This is insane.
Wow. And Miyabi cementing herself into that top spot. But here's Layla Iwabuchi sitting in second. Oh!
If Layla Iwabuchi was a quarterback, she just saw an open receiver. She saw the middle linebacker coming at her. She knew she was going to take a hit, but she made the pass anyways. Commitment on that front 10. Booyah shaka. Wow.
So here's Kokomo Murase sitting in 5th place.
Boom! The double underflip from Kokomo Murase. She did back 9. She went back 10. She matched that with that double underflip. Now, Brando, this overall impression. I mean, in previous big airs, it was just 2 jumps, just do your past 2 jumps. Now we've got so many women in this field already putting down 2 hammers. It's going to come down to that 3rd, maybe 4th jump.
Yeah, great strategy for Kokomo as she climbs the ladder, it looks like, into 2nd place. But here's Anna Gasser. We're on triple watch right now. She's attempted it twice. Here's another look at what happened on her first attempt.
First attempt brings it all the way around, puts the base down. Very, very close. In run 2, she didn't get the snap on the takeoff she needed. Took a bit of a hard fall, but she popped up. She's going switch again. Pumping for speed, needs as much amplitude as she can possibly generate. Get going, Anna. Oh!
She was so close, Craig.
So close. But you gotta commend the effort. That slam on run 2 was so violent. She popped up, she goes back up and says, you know what, I'm not scared of this, I'm gonna go again. This was much closer than run 1. Look at it, put her base down, but you can see how her shoulders are kind of rotating as well. She wasn't expecting that much. She needs to finish it and stay a little bit straighter.
We're under 11 minutes. Get rich or die trying. She may keep going to the well for that trick all night long.
Jamie Anderson, cab 9 double, last one. She's switching it up, going front 10 double dip. And going down there, looks like she put the base of her snowboard down first. And there's a smile on her face. So obviously not putting that one down, but rides away unscathed, Brando.
So we turn our attention to Zoe Sadowski-Sanat, just outside of podium position right now in our live rankings, sitting in that 4th spot.
Back 9, switch back 9, going front side 7. Now, I got to ride with her in New Zealand, Cardrona Resort. In fact, she learned a front 10 double there this summer, their winter. I believe she needs that. She needs that front side 1080 double cork because she already has done her back 9 and her switch back 9 about as good as you can do. So that front 7, like we saw Claudia Medlova, maybe setting up for that. Front 10 double, so much commitment. You got to really be in it.
And Lori Blouin, our defending gold medalist in this contest, sitting in 6th place in our current rankings.
She's just been struggling with that cab double under. Oh, what? Front 10 double? I did not see that coming. Lori Blouin stops. frontside 1080 double cork, right foot forward, her natural way of riding. So she takes off, goes off kilter twice, and does 3 full rotations. Okay, so now Lori Blouin has put her name in the hat. I love this jam format for big air. Wow.
I want to remind you, fans, Saturday, X Games Aspen continues on ABC with 5 hours of coverage starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Then, at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific on ESPN, we'll have the men's snowboard big air with 17-time X Games medalist Mark McMorris looking to tie Shaun White for the most winter medals all time. Plus, American Maddie Mastro is the favorite in women's snowboard superpipe, and we cap it off with women's ski superpipe. All of our X Games coverage is also streaming live on the ESPN app. So just like that, we reset to the top of the order. Claudia Medlova, who was actually leading this thing early, is sitting 6th in the rankings.
She's got one absolute hammer. She needs another one. Get going, Claudia. She just put down a hammer like she's a construction worker. Front 10. Double dipping there. So Claudia Medlova does exactly what she told us she wanted to do.
What a smooth operator, too. I mean, just stomps this out, a nice claim, and it looked effortless, Craig.
It just looked simple.
But it's not.
It's very, very hard. That is a very scary trick and very new for Claudia. She did the front 3, she did the front 7, then she ups it with the front 10. Make no mistake, that's going to put her into 2nd place.
Whoa!
Hi, how you doing?
But our current leader, Miyabi Onitsuka, dropping in now.
A little sketchy on the takeoff there, but I think she has just got to be absolutely elated. Absolutely elated.
She's a rook.
Front 10, back 10, back 12. Those are all-star numbers right there.
Yeah. Debut here at Aspen. Come on. So Leila Iwabuchi, sitting in 6th place, has a big air silver medal in her 3 X Games appearances.
Front 10. Oh! Even when she's falling, she doesn't even move a finger. That is absolutely wild. The commitment she has on that front 10 double. In the run previous to this, she tried that trick, just under-rotated. This one, she over-rotates a little bit. She needs to find that sweet spot right in the middle, and that will be a breeze for her.
So Kokomo Murase at 15, still the youngest snowboard competitor at X Games here in Aspen, sitting in 3rd.
She's going back 12 on him. Oh! It's not even fun. The Japanese are taking over. We've only seen one backside 1260 ever in competition on the women's side. We have just seen 2 in the same event here tonight.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, you know, everybody makes this joke. It's progression, it's progression, it's progression. Yeah, this is the most progression ever.
Here's Anna Gasser trying for the triple.
She's getting whipped in. She needs as much speed as she possibly can.
She goes down hard, but you do hear the applause from the crowd, as it looked like she was able to pop up, but X Games Medical obviously running out there. So there you see Jamie Anderson at the top as we await X Games Medical attending to Anna Gasser. We're going to take a short break here from the course. More from X Games Aspen when we return.
Absolutely going so fast. She got whipped into the run-in, looking for all the speed in order to stomp that triple. let the medical staff have all the time they need here to tend to Anna Gasser's needs. We'll be right back with more action coming up after the break.
X Games Aspen 2020 is brought to you by Great Clips, Heat, and Monster Energy.
Well, Matt, this is always a super exciting event. I think we expect to see some insane tricks. Well said. We always put for innovation in this event, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Deliver the cuts that keep you on your game. Download our app today. Great Clips, official hair salon sponsor of X Games Aspen.
Well, Buttermilk Mountain, Anna Gasser is up. We have to give her a token of our appreciation for how much she's going for it. Let's hear it for Anna Gasser. Absolutely laying it all out there. Great to see her get up. Absolutely tremendous. Hitting that note twice. Anna is a sleeper in the same mouth that's going to come back. That's definitely going to be her. But let's give it up for one more time, Aspen. Well, it seems like Anna's able to get up, but Jackie Montgomery was down there witnessing it all. Let's sit down, Jackie Montgomery.
What's going on, guys? I have a very special guest, snowboard royalty, if you will, Barrett Christie. Now, she owns the most medals in snowboard big air, the most gold medals as well. Barrett, now you won your last gold medal in 1999, so how much have you seen of women's snowboarding progressing since?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know those stats. That's awesome. It's progressed like beyond what I ever thought capable of, but you know, it's definitely beyond what I was capable of. And it's so fun to watch. I've been to every X Games since '97, and I come back to truly understand, and it's really exciting.
I have to ask, what did you throw to win the gold medal back in '99?
It was a switch 5, like a flip 5, and I did a lot of
The X Games Zoom contest is a fan vote contest celebrating the best in action sports photography. You can check out the photos on site here at X Games Aspen and also online. So go vote for your favorite by visiting xgames.com/Zoom. There's my guy, Mikey Wren, shot by Scott Surface in the Whistler backcountry. Always a fun little event to see.
So just moments ago, Anna Gasser going down oh so hard. Attempting that triple. We were concerned, hoping she was okay, and getting back on her board, riding away with the fans applauding is exactly what you want to see out here. For more on that, let's head down to the third member of our team.
Yeah, thanks, Brando. Yeah, much respect to Anna Gasser. You know, 2 attempts ago, she told me, she was like, I just need more speed. We saw her get the slingshot in on that last attempt there, and she said she missed her grab, and that's what threw her off, taking a hard slam. But you know what, she seemed like she was doing all right, and she was, in fact, even joking about it. And she was like, well, if anything, I at least won the Best Slam of the Night award. But she said for her next attempt, she's probably just going to go for a front 3. But so much respect to Anna Gasser.
Yeah, thank you, DC. Positive outlook for sure here at the Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air Final. We were on triple watch all night for Anna Gasser, and it's just amazing to see her get back up to the top, and it sounds like she'll probably get at least one more attempt here.
The fall she took on that second attempt was so gnarly. The fact that she went up there and did that again, I mean, she is a warrior.
So here's Jamie Anderson sitting in 7th. And she's unable to complete that run.
I really thought she was going to put that down bolt. She had the rotation very, very good. Got those toes in, but maybe a little bit too much weight over the toes when she dug it in on that front 1080. But, I mean, they can't really do it much better than that. She just got to ride away from it. Jamie Anderson attempting that cab double 9 and that front side 1080. But let's move on to the Kiwi, Brando.
Closing in on under 6 minutes. Here's Zoe Sadowski. Sanat just outside of podium position right now.
That front side 1080 double cork that I was talking about, she just learned that a few months ago in her native land of New Zealand. She puts it down here on American soil, but does not ride away. We saw her try that front side 7 just a run ago, you know, warming up for it. So it's good to see her try to go upside down twice.
So Lori Blouin sitting right now 5th place in the rankings, as you see. Trying to make some noise and climb up that ranking.
She had the front 10 double. Now she goes cab 10 double. Hi, how you doing? Okay, okay.
Oh my God.
She is ecstatic. I have never seen Lori Blouin do that trick. Takes off switch, land switch, fakie to fakie. 3 full 360s, goes off kilter twice. Off kilter, off axis. I don't know what terms you like to use, but I like to use them all. And Lori Blouin, she likes to do 1080s both ways.
So we return to the top of the order with under 5 minutes to ride with. This could potentially be last attempts time for the entire field. Here's Claudia Medlova, as you see. Oh my goodness, Lori Blouin jumping up into the top 3, bumping out Claudia.
And Claudia going for that double backside rodeo. It almost looks like she was thinking double back rodeo 10. We saw her do that double back rodeo 9 on her first attempt. Let's get a good look at it here.
Think about this, Craig.
Yeah.
Claudia thought she was in 3rd place. I don't even know if she saw the rankings change before. I wonder if that would have affected this trick selection at all.
You know, I don't know if it would, because Claudia Medlova, I mean, she had what she wanted to. Let's go down to DC.
Yeah, guys, big shout out to Miyabi Onitsuka. That back 12, that's the first time she's ever done that. You could probably see the excitement on her face down here. She's celebrating with her mom in the corral. But Miyabi, absolutely on one tonight. And Craig, to answer your question, Lori, she's done that cab 10 only once, and that was in Sauce Fe. Action coming your way right now.
Cab 10! Okay. Okay, let's get down to business right here. Front 10, back 10, back 12 double, she's never done that, and then does a cab ton on her 4th hit? I'm sticking with the Matt Damon reference. This is, do you have any idea how easy this is for her? This is ridiculous.
There's 1st place, and then there's something above that that we can't even comprehend, because that's where Miyabi appears to be going right now. Here's our reaction in the booth. Yeah.
I think I had a small stroke for a second.
It's just a couple of guys watching some snowboarding right there.
Yeah, she didn't get the grab on the cab 10. You know, you could pick it apart all day long. She has not fallen yet. That is ridiculous.
2.5 minutes to ride with here in the Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air Final. Here's Layla Iwabuchi.
Front 10 double. Make no mistake, fool Layla once, shame on you. Fool her twice, shame on Layla. She's not gonna let you fool herself a 3rd time. That's for darn sure. The first time she tried this, she undercooked it. The second time, overcooked it. This time,
just right.
Just right. Little shake and bake, Brando. Little shake and bake. Front side 1080 double cork. Now, the double cork in women's big air snowboarding, it seemed a thing of legend for a number of years. This year, it has been tamed.
Yeah, something you only read about.
Yes.
In myth.
Yeah, in folklore. Now this is in everybody's textbook.
How about Kokomo Marase, 15 years old? It appears that she's sitting in that 2nd place ranking. Again, nothing official until The clock stops, but Kokomo, could she take it away from Miyabi? What?
Front 10. Okay, so Miyabi's done a front 10, Kokomo's done a front 10, Miyabi's done a back 12, Kokomo's done a back 12. Kokomo has done a back 9, but Miyabi has done a back 10 double. It's just, she almost lost the grab there too, but she hangs on to it. Okay. Okay.
And Kokomo is, along with Layla and Miyabi, potentially giving fans a Japanese podium sweep.
So you notice the clock at 44 seconds here. Everybody will get to finish their runs, but this will be it. So I don't believe Kokomo or Miyabi will get to go again.
So Anna Gasser, what a gladiator. After taking a couple of hard falls, including that last one as she attempted the triple. This one is really for her, really for the fans. Just seeing her put together a run after all she's been through, after everything she was trying to do tonight, that's special, Craig.
She took 2 extremely hard slams. And to be trying a new trick under the lights, the fear, the nervousness, the butterflies in your stomach, that's always there. But to get up every single time and just, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do a front 3. I'm going to do this for the fans. That is a warrior.
So here's Jamie Anderson trying to add to her medal collection. She's sitting in 7th place, Craig.
Keeping it mellow. That backside 180. So we saw her do some cab 9 doubles. We saw her do some front 10 doubles. Was unable to put them down perfectly and clean, but those are such hammer tricks, and we know Jamie Anderson, she's going to come correct and slow.
Absolutely, the queen of slopestyle, and this is a game of risk on this hill. There's no doubt about it in this big air contest. Zoe Sadowski-Sinani sitting in 6th place.
She poked up that podium, maybe with the front 10 double. Hi, how you doing? And Jamie Anderson puts her hands together, rightfully so. Zoe Sadowski-Sinani has just learned that trick, and she has just put it down in Aspen. Watch her just crank that, Soldier Boy, right here on that front 10 double. Wow.
And we wait to see if that was enough to put her in the podium position here in the Pacifico Women's Snowboard Big Air Final.
I don't see it putting her in the top 1-2 conversation, but it could possibly maybe touch Layla.
This will be our last run of the evening. Comes courtesy of our defending gold medalist, Lori Blouin, sitting in 5th place.
Boom, frontside 900, so she did a front 10, she did a cab 10. They weren't the cleanest 1080s we've seen here tonight, so that had her sitting in 5th place. I don't think that front 9 is going to bump her up ahead of Zoe or Layla. Zoe moved up a spot, but not into that podium position. So let's take a look at this front side 900. Grabs tail, brings it all the way around. Puts it down. Now, I just have to make the point. I've said it a number of times tonight, the level of riding in this big air. I know it feels like we say it every year, but 2020, lest we forget, this has been an absolutely insane big air. Currently waiting on the official results. We have the podium, but until the judges sign off, we cannot say who gets that gold, silver, or bronze. If I was a betting man, though.
And I know you are.
No. Oh, yeah, okay.
You try it. I'll be there.
If it goes down, Brando, I know you got a little fact. If it goes down, if it stays the way it is,
we could be looking at real history here at night 1 of X Games Aspen. Miyabi, Kokomo, Layla Iwabuchi, and it is official. Miyabi Onitsuka wins gold. In her X Games debut, winning gold. Absolutely incredible. Let's head down to DC.
Hey guys, Miyabi Onitsuka, thanks for picking up my clipboard there, falling off the barrier. Omedetou gozaimasu, congratulations. Your first X Games, but you've been competing for so long. How special is this moment for you?
This is my so special competition for me. So I can't believe it. Take my random backside double cork 12 and I take a gold medal.
Yeah, talk about that moment when you landed that backside double cork 1260, the first time you've ever put that trick down. What were you feeling when you landed that trick?
So stoked. This is this is my first try and then first landing. So happy.
We're so happy for you. Very well deserved. Congratulations. Omedetou gozaimasu.
Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。
Congrats to Miyabi, and history has been made. As you saw our podium, that's the first time that it's been a Japanese sweep of the podium in X Games history, Craig.
I don't know how we're going to keep up this pace. This was one of the wildest big airs I have ever seen, and it's only Thursday night, Brandon. We got a full weekend to go, buddy.
Japan is taking over Aspen.
Hey, what's going on? We're hanging out here, having a good old time. Currently hanging out at the Inn at Aspen. I got Danny Davis here behind me.